What's up, y'all? Success Team back out here again. I'm making another video. I'm out in the woods, kinda, but it's kind of cold outside right now. I don't know what happened to the weather. Literally 2 days ago, it was like hot outside and I was sweating. Now I'm wearing this big ass jacket and I'm cold. So I'm able to sit in my car with no AC and all the windows rolled up without it being hot, which is really nice. So I like making videos in my car just because I'm comfortable. I can sit down and I can go wherever I want to. I might make another video. I might go in the woods over there in a little bit if I feel like getting out, but right now I'm kind of just feeling like just hanging out in here. But today I want to talk to y'all about letting go of the past, letting go of the grudges, just letting go of things that don't positively serve you anymore, and kind of how to go about that a little bit. You can't, if you sit there and think on the past all day long, every day, you just sit there and think about what happened to you yesterday, or the day before, last year, 5 years ago, or what that person did to you, or who did what, or what you did, what you messed up on. You gotta just forget about those things. You can't. The past is the past. The future is the future. You can't. Even today, don't even be like, today I'm gonna do this and that. Focus on right now. Like right here, right now, because right here, right now is, you're creating your future right here, right now. And this is the only time right here, right now, you're going to have to create your future. So if you're stuck on the past, you're not going to have nothing but the past. Especially, you're going to just be manifesting the past over and over and over again. And it's just going to get old. And that's why people's lives aren't good. That's why people complain about their lives, because they sit there and worry about what happened yesterday and 5 days ago and 5 years ago. Like, I understand. I used to do it too, and that's why I'm talking to you guys about it. So I'm not saying if you do it, you have, a really bad, problem, or you're a bad person. You're not at all. You're beautiful. You're amazing. Anybody can change their mindset. It just takes a little bit of effort. And I know the best way to do it is just start saying like daily affirmations. Wake up in the morning, whatever it is that you want. Say, I am, I have, I will. And then whatever it is that you want. So if it's money that you want, say, I am a multi-billionaire, or I am a millionaire, or I am extremely successful. Just things like that, and I'll make a video on certain affirmations to say every day. But if you start doing that, that kind of shifts your mindset a little bit, and you still need to do more than just that, but if that alone will change your life more than you think. Because what you say is what you get out of life. You literally manifest. Every word has a vibration, and it pulls, when you put that word out there, it pulls it back. So if inside, internally, you are a multi-billionaire, eventually you're outside the reality of your world, you will be a multi-billionaire. As crazy as it may sound, that's why there's not very many billionaires, because most people think that's too big of a goal, or that's too hard. It's not. It's really not. You just gotta be dedicated. You have to be determined. You can't give up. That doesn't mean, just because you say that every day doesn't mean you're gonna have to not gonna have to work. And when I say work, I don't mean like a 9-to-5 job, because no matter how long you work there, you will not get rich. So if you're at an 8-to-5, 9-to-5 job right now that you hate, just step away. I even me personally, I took a step away probably not even that long ago, and at the time I really didn't, like, yeah, I have online businesses, but I didn't know if they were gonna do good. I didn't know what exactly was gonna happen. I wasn't for sure if I could eat and pay for things, and my insurance, phone bills, all that stuff. But I took a leap of faith. At that time I was building up trust with myself. I was learning about myself. I was really trying to gather certain things, just figure out what I wanted in life, my future, what I want to achieve, my goals, things that I don't want to do. And don't, again, like, I shouldn't even really said that, but don't focus on things you don't want to do. Because when you focus on things you don't want to do, you attract those things. So, there's a car coming over here. But just focus on what you want. Don't focus on what you don't want, or else you'll bring it towards you. You gotta just let go of the past. You gotta move on from it, You just gotta start focusing on what you truly want out of life, and that's what you will get. Because if all your efforts and everything is towards is going towards the past, you know, you're never gonna move forward. I mean, that's how it works. This car creeping. I don't care. But I think I'm gonna go get a phone mount so I can actually drive around and vlog like this. But man, there's people. Sorry, I'm not used to talking to a camera in front of people. I'm just not really used to it. But anyway, I don't care what they think. It don't matter. They can sit there and do whatever they want. Anyway, you gotta let go of the past. And see, that's one thing. Don't care. Like, even I do it sometimes, and I catch myself. But most of the time, I really don't care what people think. I mean, look at this. Look what I'm wearing. But don't care what people think. Let people talk. Who cares? What they say is not gonna affect your life unless you let it. You are in charge of your own life. If someone wants to talk shit on you, if someone wants to make fun of you or judge you in any type of way, they're just fucking there. In reality, they're just messing their own lives up. They're stressing their own selves out. You know, they obviously aren't doing what they want to be doing, so they don't have nothing better to do but to go talk about other people and their lives and their problems. But they don't want to go talk about their own problems. They don't want to go fix and solve their own problems. And that's the problem with people these days. That's just called nosy. People are fucking nosy. They pay attention to other people's lives too much. Even like celebrities, things like that. Yeah, you might look up to them, but you don't want to follow. Yeah, you can learn some valuable things off of them, but not all of them are putting out a positive example. And then, second of all, you're too wrapped up in their lives. Like, if you're obsessed with some person, you go try to be that person. Stop fucking watching them. Stop paying attention to them. Yeah, it's okay every now and then. I mean, like, videos like this is different, though, than, like, I mean, if this is something you want to do at YouTube, you know, you can make good money from it, and it's fun, it's enjoyable, and you can do so many different things. You can make thousands and thousands of different videos. There's endless things you could talk about. But it's just, you know, the point of this video is stay focused on what you truly want out of life. You know, don't let other people steer you out the way. Just keep that tunnel vision on exactly what you want. But before you can do that, you gotta know what you want. So start doing research. Start really do some thinking deep down. You know, if you don't meditate, try meditating one time. It may sound kind of, you know, a little off or a little weird at first, just because, I mean, some people just don't do it and aren't used to it. But I promise you, if you start meditating, just give it a couple tries. Try it for 1 week. I mean, if you really can't do that, your life's never gonna get better. I promise you. If you can't even put the effort in to try, even just that, just sitting there and taking deep breaths, pretty much slow deep breaths for 1 week straight, you're never gonna achieve any of your goals. So start with that, and do some soul searching. You know, go within your body, and really, whenever you're doing that, take deep breaths, just relax, and you can really think clearly. You connect with your, you know, the spiritual realms, you know, higher beings in the universe. You connect with it, and you connect with your higher self and your subconscious mind. So you're able to truly understand who you are, what you're doing, why you're here. It really helps you understand yourself and your reality, and it shows you. You gotta do it to really understand, but it shows you what's true and what's false out of life, and what it'll help you find what your purpose is and what you're supposed to be doing in this lifetime. So start there, but also do the research. You know, get on YouTube, get on Google. You know, there's so many different social media platforms, and, you know, social media, I don't even really get on social media. I do watch YouTube, so, I mean, I do, you know, that's how I've learned a lot off YouTube. You know, I learned how to work on cars. I learned how to ride motorcycles when I was, like, really little. That's how I learned how to use the clutches and shift the gears, and just little things like that, you know. And I have so much more than that, you know, this spirituality stuff. I mean, I kind of went down my own spiritual journey. I found it on myself, but I've always seen this type of stuff on YouTube. And back in the day, I used to blow past it just because I really wasn't sure, you know. I didn't give it a chance. And if I would have given it a chance, my life would have been completely different and a lot better in the past. But I'm grateful, I waited, not even on purpose, but I'm grateful, you know, it happened the way it did, because I wouldn't go back and change a thing besides maybe maybe just eating a little better, taking care of my body. Other than that, I wouldn't change a thing, because I am who I am today because of it. You know, I've learned so much through all the, mistakes, through the good times, sad times, anxiety, doing things I did not want to do, and doing things that I love. You slowly kind of binds you and bends you into what you truly want, but you got to know what you want in order for it to work. Because if you're going, if you don't have any goals, and I know everybody at least has one goal, but I'm not talking about brush your teeth twice a day, and those are tiny little goals that anybody could do in a matter of 5 seconds. So focus on your goals that you truly want out of life. Big goals. You got to have big goals in order to achieve big things. And if you're not that type of person, you don't really care to have a luxurious, not even luxurious, but just abundant, positive lifestyle. If you want to wake up in the morning and be happy and be able to do whatever you want to do and be financially free, have the courage and the power within yourself to do what you want, not care what other people think. The best way to start is by meditating, and just, that'll help you find your inner self. That'll help you start believing in yourself and the universe, because, yes, you can do a lot, but there's some things you are not capable of. And the universe, without the universe and God and so much more, you wouldn't be able to achieve any of those huge goals without them. You wouldn't be here right now without them. I mean, how do you think you were created? People are looking. How do you think you were created, though? Really, think about it. Look at this world. Look at, you got 5 fingers on each hand. Excuse my tattoo, that was a mistake. See, a learning mistake. That was one, that's not the worst thing I've ever done, but, but see, the only reason I haven't got it fixed is because it's a reminder just to stay away from drugs, stay away from negative people, negative situations, and just keep going forward. A successful person, I don't know how most people look at it, but a successful person in my eyes is someone who's constantly working on themselves. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to have billions of dollars. You're on top of the world, blah, 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 blah. You have nice cars and clothes. Yes, that shows success, but that's not true success. True success is someone who constantly is bettering themselves, their lives, working on themselves within and outside, constantly, just day to day, at least doing one thing. And it doesn't have to be a huge thing. Start small and build up. You got to start somewhere to get up here. So, you can't just, want to come up here and just magically appear there. Unless you win the lottery. But, you gotta manifest the lottery winning. You gotta manifest. You literally, everything you speak is what you get out of life. And as crazy as that may sound, the sooner you believe that, the sooner your life gets better. Because you have to watch what you say. Because whenever you speak negatively, positively, with anger, anxiety, whatever it is, it doesn't matter how you're feeling. It doesn't matter if you feel, good or bad. You're manifesting what you're speaking. So start speaking more positively. Start speaking better about the people around you. Don't talk crap on the people around you. Even if they're pissing you off, or even if they're, not agreeing with you, or whatever the case may be, they're being assholes. Whatever it is, don't waste your energy on that. Go use that energy to get mad at them. If you're driving, someone honks at you, don't sit there and honk back and get mad at them. I used to do that shit, and it's a waste of time. And really, when I say it's a waste of time, it's a waste of your energy that you could be using to do something productive. You only have so much energy every day. Yes, you have a lot of energy. You're very powerful, whether you feel like you are or not. You are very powerful. Your soul has a lot of energy within. These bodies that we have, even like this damn tattoo, my body's not coming with me when I leave this world. I go back up to the spiritual realms wherever I go. We're not positive. We got a good idea, but we'll find out. Don't worry about that far into the future. Just worry about right now. Focus on literally right here, right now, today. Not even today. Focus on right here, right now. Because right here, right now, is you are creating your future. You have the power to create whatever you want right here, right now. And just get that block that in your mind, because you'll notice you start being more productive. You'll start doing more, trying new things. start achieving more. You just gotta believe yourself. You know, you can't let other people talk down on you, and if they do, stand up for yourself, you know. And if you want to be the big person to walk away, that's, in my opinion, I would walk away. I ain't got nothing to say. I'm not wasting my energy on people who are trying to run my life down and obviously don't care about themselves. So just move on. You know, focus on yourself. Do what you truly want out of life. But you gotta find that first. And you know, I'm not gonna tell you guys it's easy, or else I'd be lying to you guys. And that's not why I'm here. I'm not here asking you guys to buy my course for $5,000 a month. I'm not here trying to sell you guys anything. I'm here specifically giving you my knowledge and the things I've learned. I'm trying to help you guys improve your life, just like the other YouTubers and other people in my life have helped me improve my life. You know, yes, I'm a materialistic type of person, but that's really not what I care about out of life. I care about my true self. I care about my inner being. I care about my family. I care about, you know, yes, really, see, my screensaver, I can't really show you guys, but my screensaver, it says work for the freedom, not the money. And I have that on there, so every time I get on my phone, it kind of locks in my mind. But, you know, it's true. You should not be chasing money for the money. First of all, you shouldn't be chasing money, period. It's going to keep going away. It's never going to come to you. Let the money flow to you. If you have, like, I read something one time. I think it's, if you have what the cat wants, it'll come to you. If you try to chase the cat, you'll never catch, you know, you won't catch it. It'll keep going. And same thing, like, if you're chasing 2 rabbits, you're going to get none. So chase one thing, but don't chase it. You know, let it follow you. Let it come to you. And the way to do that is manifest it. Speak it to existence. Say it as yours. You got to claim what you want. If it's a certain car you want, or a house, or a certain job, or a relationship, or eating habits, claim it before you do it. You got to sit there and be like, that is mine. I'm going to do it. I am a multi-billionaire. I am taking care of my body. You know, I have been taking care of my body. You got to really say it. You have to say it the proper way, because if you say, I want, you're never going to have. The universe is going to, they're going to put situations in your life to where you do want it, because that's what you asked for. You got to really speak very, very clearly. And I don't mean clearly, I mean on point with your words. You got to pay attention to every single word that comes out of your mouth. And it might be tiring at first. It might get a little overwhelming. You might come in times where you're like, why am I even doing this? Why does this matter? But I promise you, I mean, even maybe a day or a week after you start doing that, or maybe, I mean, immediately, it was immediately for me, but it's because I really gave it a shot. You know, I really wanted a better life. I really wanted something different. I really wanted to get away from, you know, the past, and I wanted to just forget about it. And, you know, I'm not saying that was easy, because that was my problem in the past. You know, I think about the past too much, you know, and not even all negative things, but I think back on the good times a lot. Think back on, like, old friends, relationships, you know, failures and achievements and little things like that. But, you know, you won't ever get anywhere in life if you do that. And, you know, I'm not trying to, you know, tell you guys, I'm not trying to be like an asshole or anything. I'm just being honest with you, because I'm trying to help you guys achieve the life that you want. But first, you got to put in the effort, because the universe will hand you the lemons, but you got to make the lemonade. And if you can't do that, then you might as well give up. I don't even want to tell you guys to give up, but you honestly might as well. I mean, if you're not even willing to try, at least, like, spirituality, see, I already know if you're watching this video, you already have at least a little bit, you kind of understand it, or because for you to even click on this video, I mean, the universe only sends these videos, like, every time before I post a video, you know, I meditate, and you know, point is, I tell the universe to send these videos to the people who need them most, and who really need to hear these, and really need to, you know, educate themselves on these things. So some of you might be, you know, way into your spiritual journey, and some of you guys might have just started yesterday. Some of you guys, this might be the beginning. So, you know, last night I woke up it was this morning, I guess. This morning I woke up, and I pulled up my phone. I don't know why. I woke up, I had a really weird dream. It was a really good dream, but it was weird at the same time. I was at the airport picking up my ex-girlfriend for some reason, and then all of a sudden I won money. I won a bunch of money. And then next thing I know, I woke up, and then I looked at my phone, and it was 11:11. And see, like, I see 1111 every day, probably 2 times a day sometimes, it just depends. At least once a day, though. I mean, I constantly see that number. I mean, and it's way more than 1111. I see 555, 222, 333, 121, 1221. It's insane. 108. Like, every day I see the same recurring numbers, and it keeps growing and growing at a extremely rapid rate. But point is, you know, if you're seeing those numbers, that's a good sign that you're on the right path, and you're doing something right. So just keep going, don't give up, keep trying, keep going. You know, and keep learning as well. Keep educating yourself. I'm gonna crack the window a little bit, but keep educating yourself. You know, don't ever stop learning, because, you know, you can really use what you learn in life to really help you and help. Most importantly, yeah, it's good to help yourself, and there's nothing wrong with that. See, that's, most people think, I mean, some people got it backwards. Some people have it both ways. Some people, all they do is help themselves, and some people, all they do is help other people. When I was that person, all I would do is go help other people. And I'd waste all my energy on other people. Not that that's a bad thing to help people. It's not what I'm saying. Help people, always. Always give, always, you know, help when you can. But don't help people to the point to where you can't help yourself, or you're having okay, it's cold, I'm gonna roll this back up. You know, don't help people to the point to where you can't help yourself, and you're not able to have the energy to put into yourself, or the creativity, or the money, or even, you know, if you give to people so much, they'll get used to it and they'll start taking advantage of you. So you gotta learn how to balance your life out. And that's the most important part out of life. Life is all about balance, but you gotta learn how to do it, and you gotta find it. And the sooner you find it, the better your life will get, and the faster things will start moving for you, and the faster you'll be achieving your goals and the things you want out of life. So start today. I mean, not for me, for you. I mean, if you want a better life, if your life's already amazing and you love it, you wake up every day happy, then, you know, you're good. Just keep doing you. Keep doing your thing. And, you know, change takes change. You have to change in order to, if you want change in life. If you want something better, you have to change. Obviously, whatever you're doing is not working, so try something different. And if that doesn't work, really give that a shot, because, you know, it might not work for a day, but the next day it might work. You never know. But keep trying things until you're at where you want to be. Really, it's not as hard as people think. It's just the hardest part, which it's not even hard, honestly. In our minds, it's like programmed in our mind, like it's hard to do things. And I think it's because of social media, because we can just sit there and tap buttons and we don't have to actually do shit. You know, it's simple, easy, it's not. But see, whenever it comes to actual life things and actually doing things, people get lazy, because they're used to just sitting there. They feel like they do all kinds of stuff, but really they're just sitting there swiping and tapping, and they're not doing nothing. I mean, yeah, if you have an online business, or you're running a platform, or, you know, teaching people like education stuff, in my opinion, that's different, because you're actually putting an effort. You really got to think. You really got to make sure you're doing things right. You gotta plan things out. You know, sometimes you fail, sometimes you win. But whenever you're just texting people, you're scrolling through Instagram, watching videos, I'm not saying you won't learn anything, because you can. Excuse me. Because you can. But you won't ever get anywhere in life. Especially if you don't use what you learn. That's the number one thing out of life, is you gotta believe yourself. You gotta believe in the universe and God. But, you know, you gotta put in action what you learn. You know, go read some books. Go do some research. But whenever you learn those things, you got it right after that. Go put into action whatever you see that you learned out of that. Sorry, my mouth keeps getting dry. Whatever it is that you learned out of that, though, you got to put it into action, or else it don't matter what you know. You could know every fucking thing in this world. Like, if you knew every single thing in this world, everything, yes, you can manifest. It's possible to manifest money without working. If you want to know the truth, you do not need an 8-to-5 job. You do not need a 9-to-5 job to pay your bills. The only reason you feel like you do is because that's all you can see, is your mind is so closed off. Literally, I guarantee you, I mean, I wouldn't just do it out of nowhere. Think it through a little bit, save up a couple grand or 5,000, and then kind of start planning your escape from the things you don't like. Start stepping away from those things. And if you can't make a full step today, do a mental step away right now. Just step away mentally for a second. Really think about what you want. You know, try to see yourself in a higher light, doing better and trying new things and having more money. Picture yourself. You got to start visualizing these things, you know. When it comes to manifesting, you got to visualize. You got to do the research. You got to do the soul searching. You got to meditate. You got to, you know, and see, when you start doing those things, you start opening your mind, you start getting into spirituality, you immediately start taking better care of yourself. You start doing more things you love doing, because you start really caring about your happiness, and you should regardless. But most people, they want to be happy. They complain about being upset, or, oh, this happened or that happened. Who cares? You know, just know everything happens for a reason. So if something doesn't go your way, you don't know what could have happened if it went your way. It may not have been what you want. And the universe and God truly know that. And you might be so closed-minded right now, I'm like, oh, no, that's what I want. I know that's what I want, but it didn't work. It will work. If you truly want something, you can make it work. But if it's not meant for you, it's not meant for you, you know? I mean, you got to start one step to get to the next step. You can't skip steps. So the sooner you get those first steps out of the way, the sooner you get your dream life and the things you want out of life, you know? Whether if you just want more time for your family, which is so completely understandable. That was my big thing, is I've wanted to be financially free. I mean, obviously, I'm sure everybody really does, but I've wanted to be, like, wealthy and, you know, have my own money since I was probably, I'm gonna say, like 6 years old, roughly. Because I used to be obsessed with Lamborghinis and little car toys. But see, like, when I grew up, I never liked, like, you know, Spider-Man action figures and none of that. That just wasn't my thing. I like cars for some reason. I like things that were actually real. I like things that I could actually do, like riding bicycles, skateboarding. You know, I never cared for, like, Marvel movies and things like that. That just wasn't my type of thing. I've always liked things that I could actually do. You know, even, like, magical movies. That just wasn't my thing. But magic is real, though. See, and I should have gave that a shot, but it's not like we have a wand and we can sit there and do stuff like that. But you do in your mind. You pretty much have a wand in your mind, in all honesty. Because what you speak, it's like you're speaking spells, because you speak it into existence. I mean, if that's how you want to look at it, go ahead. I mean, so you can look at this stuff in any way you want. You don't have to take every single thing I'd say and take it in. Take what resonates with you through these videos, you know? Just believe yourself, trust the universe, trust God. You know, if you trust God, He'll help you find yourself. He'll help you. You know, He'll help you achieve the things you want. He'll give you the opportunities you need to achieve what you want. So just start working, start learning, and just keep growing. I love you guys. Success team out. Be successful.